quarantine. Slowly but surely, I think I'm starting to lose my mind.
You will find me in the club, bottle full of liquid nitrogen, breaking the ice when I mix it behind.
Alright, what else we got to deal with? Alright. Cancel. Okay. Wonderful. Alright. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Seems that the only concurrent viewer right now is me on my phone because I need to figure out a way to read the chat because I only have one monitor. Right. So, new campaign, Immortal
Sigma's
Empires,
will.
Karl Franz. Let's do this. Alright, some things to note about Karl Franz is he is probably the weakest faction in Immortal Empires so far. He is not in a very good state due to many reasons which I will be going over in the stream. I'll actually make a video on this soon, but yeah, he is he is not in a good state. The Empire was the target of some serious nerfs so far. He is probably... I don't think there was a single nerf in Immortal Empires which did not affect the Empire. Minor settlements, reload time reductions, new factions, new legendary difficulty, they all seriously affect the Empire. In fact, I'd go as far to say that the legendary buffs for IE is actually worse for Empire than the ones in Mortal Empires, and the Empire is the only one which that really applies to. How to explain it? Basically, IE gave a bunch of reload time reductions to the other AI's units, but increase the reload time reduction of yours.
Now is the time,
So
men
you
of
get
the
a,
Empire, to unite!
You end up losing every ranged skirmish, which is not what the Empire should be doing. These guys are ranged specialists, and they cannot do it. So, alright, let me just do some setting up. Well, we haven't got any fellas in. Should work. Apologies for anyone who's recently joining, just setting some stuff up, and then we'll get back onto the game. Problems. Let us figure out a reason for why this is not listed. Up 3 Mammoth 62, so maybe I'll get excavation. Masterclass. Nope, this is live. This is live. Yeah, I know what's happening here. Trying to link this to my Discord, but not working. Let's do this. Alright, let's get back into the campaign. Alright, so reading Karl Franz's first few turns, because at the end of the day, they did design this campaign to be a first campaign. Karl Franz is a recommended first campaign, although out of the 3 recommended ones, he is by far the hardest, mainly in the mid to late game. My guess is that the playtesters looked at him with his little secessionist attacking playthrough and probably finished a short campaign and then just left it be. Either that or the playtesters were playing without Festus and Grom because they are extremely aggressive and you have to rush them down. So that is a thing that exists. Alright, so I have personally done this battle in Warhammer 2 a bajillion times, so this is probably the easiest battle of any campaign ever do, apart from maybe Scarbrand, Slashes. Beginning ones, those are artillery units ready. Right, so here's what we do. I will not stand Anyone hasn't done Karl Franz, which I doubt there's anyone out there who hasn't. This is my command! What you do is you serve here, let the mortars shoot, whatever, and then you let the crossbowmen shoot at you while they get yeeted away from their swordsmen and pikemen. Then you charge them. And by the time you're done with them, these guys won't have made it. hopefully. That was actually a really bad charge. Sometimes you can get half their health off in a single charge. So it may be that I need to disengage, but as you can see, really good damage. The right squad got serious buff, not to their stats, but to their speed, so they can just pretty much do whatever they want, really. As you can see, their mass is absolutely huge. Watch these little Empire Knights just disengage from swordsmen. So, right guards are now a very good choice. I'd argue that in the new update, I'd argue in the new update that cavalry are probably the best types of units in the game. Especially Empire Cav. Problem is they are very restrictive in how you get. These guys are in a tier 3 separate building, which in the early game is not a great idea, considering that you kind of need your building slots, so dedicating an entire building slot just to get Rice Guard isn't entirely worth it. Alright, so what do we have here? We have the spearmen who got targeted by my guns, but I actually wanted the general to get targeted. So what we do here is we move Karl Franz to the side so that the Empire General moves behind like this, and so we can just take out half of his health like that. Then we charge in some swordsmen here, and you lot here, stop you from shooting, because you guys will shoot my troops. Let that go down, then get you into the back, and rout the half-health general unleash. Stop shooting my troops, that is bad for your health to be shot in the back. Alright, are these crossbowmen completely destroyed? Yes. If you get a unit below, I think it's 20% of its models, then it is immediately wiped out. So I don't have to do, so even if like the rest of the army gets away, I won't have to deal with this crossbow. Taking out a range here, as you can see, it's destroyed. Taking out a range unit is extremely effective, because if it's only melee, you can outmaneuver them and utterly destroy them with your range units and cavalry. So,
To battle!
alright. Any other thing that we need to deal with in this game is making sure that none of these models die. Now, it may seem easy, but these terrains here are notoriously terrible, especially in Cathay, for just killing your models. You can't just trip over the little fields and little trenches over here and end up dying. For some reason it doesn't happen to the AI, it's very weird. I actually want to continue to run this guy down and kill him, because if you kill the general you get 1,000 extra gold. Which is very nice, very nice. Alright, and middle is dead. Reform. Please tell me that Morse shell wasn't there. Nope, it's over here. Cool. Alright. So what's going to happen here is, since they have such a high leadership debuff, what's going to happen is they're going to walk in and end up dying to the guns. So we don't even need to worry about what's going to happen now. Now it's important that we take no casualties in this battle and the next couple of battles, because the Helm Guards siege is actually extremely tough. What I tend to like to do is just auto-resolve any Helmguard style sieges, because you end up taking way less casualties. For many reasons, really. In the early game, you just don't have the that auto risk going over these things. Luckily, we didn't take any damage. I'm basically just dicking these guys about so the models get more time to fire, which means less damage on my troops. Alright, that seems optimal enough. We'll just park these guys up here and wait for them to die. So, what was I saying? I was saying words that existed, wasn't I? Oh yeah, Helmguard Siege. Helmguard Siege is really tough. Really, really tough. You can generally just get away with auto-resolving it though. In the late game, Helmguard type sieges are pretty alright to deal with as the Empire, because you have artillery to take out the towers, and you can take your sweet ass time with it, just like in Warhammer 2. You can also disable their ranged fire, which is very important. If you just charge up with even Free Company Militia, which are very good in this match, if you just charge them up and let them go up on the walls, they'll end up being super exhausted and getting picked up by ranged and melee fire. So, not great. What are we going to do with you two? We're going to let you lot live, I think. And what might happen is, because these two lived, the unit, or the army will live, and they'll get retreated over to the settlement, and we can bring out the settlement to help out these fellas. And then these guys will slowly pick apart anything that comes out. What I should have done more in that battle was get Karl Franz to duel this guy to get more value out of him. Because the way experience works in IE is the more damage that your lord does, and the harder the battle. Those are the two main things which determine how much experience you're going to get. So that's a thing that exists. Although experience in general is kind of needed across everything, not just your lord. Great swords, when they don't have any experience, can't beat anything. But if you can level them up to rank 9, they can hold their own. They can beat everything in their tier, which is tier 3, which is all you can really expect of Empire stuff.
I am Franz. They will obey.
They ended up dying because I've had them die every time I play.
I am
so
Prince and Emperor.
They automatically die, so you don't have to deal with any problems like that. Alright, diplomacy.
Greetings,
we don't want to do anything with Wissenland.
Welcome, my countrymen.
There's a good chance we won't be able to get the Imperial Authority up to 10, so once we're in a stable position, we'll just kill them.
On it!
Talabekland, on the other hand, give me all your money, you beautiful fella. Thank you very much. That's actually not an optimal way to do trading.
What?
If you
approach us, friend, and make your offer.
You do that. Sometimes you can get some extra money out. Since this is on the edge, apparently that's not
fine.
Possible. However, there is
the Empire.
Other options.
Surely an agreement will be reached. But are we not all sons of Sigmar?
Darn.
Yes. So.
Surely an agreement will be reached.
Right.
Guess we'll have to do it the traditional way, but sometimes you can.
We are one. The Boca Palace's doors are open to you.
So the only reason we're doing this is just to get that extra money out of the early game mud. Getting lots of alliances tends to hurt you in the late game because you get that expansion options, but late game in any situation tends to be alright. So what we're doing is just trying to survive.
Bring me to my men.
Because what's going to end up happening is Hochland is going to die. They are not going to stand a chance against Festus. Grom the Paunch is going to come over here and absolutely destroy Helmgart, and we need to be okay with that because we need to finish off the Empire Secessionists first. After that, we'll bring our army over and rush down Grom. Now, interesting thing about the
nation
AI in this patch is that they tend to covet the lands that they kind of historically quote like. So if you take a single settlement in Corone, all the Bretonnians will no longer like you. They will be absolute hostile to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to rush down Grom, take all the settlements, and then we're going to sell all the settlements over to the friendliest fellow, which is probably going to be Corone itself. So that helps. I did do a campaign where I killed Corone, but I ended up having to deal with Bellicor and the Norscans afterwards. So generally you don't want to go up north because it means you have to deal with the Norscans. There's very few situations where going up north helps. So.
Handgunners!
Alright. How best to deal with this? Found that this part here and these types of sieges you get in Kislev and in the Empire is very nice to do. You Just bring all your guys here. Get Karl to tank everything for the handgunners and have the swordsman and the halberdiers take out the spearmen, but ignore the swordsman. We want to bring you on the side here, not to flank around, but actually there's going to be a barricade here, which we're going to destroy, and these guys are going to flank around and do a bunch of damage. Now, early game, armor matters quite a bit, so what you can do is boom, boom, send the Reichsguard up to get shot in exchange for my other stuff to not get shot. Not actually going to engage the great swords at all, because they're going to get shot a lot by the crossbowmen and end up having a bunch of problems. This is going to do the most damage by far out of everything, so we need to be okay with that. There we go. The mortars should be able to deter the crossbowmen from shooting too much, but they are going to do quite a bit of damage in the meantime, which means to be okay. This is, again, the only uncounterable shots, so we have to focus it down really quickly. And yeah, what we do with this is, in order for us to get the charge burst, and they don't, we charge in Karl first. They run back, because that's what they always do. They're going to charge way back in, and then we're going to send the swordsman in to fuck them up. Alright, you lot dealt with that. You lot can actually shoot the crossbow. For some reason, good.
Sigma calls. We serve the Emperor.
Spearman.
Taking position.
Yep, as you can see, just deterring the crossbowmen.
We are Sigma's
they'll rout,
heirs.
and then we can do a bit
No
of
lingering.
Right. Next up is that.
For combat.
Karl Franz.
Very well.
Karl Franz is an alright amount
Take
of
the ground.
But he's not yet going to be an absolute
Understood.
brutal killing machine, which he could be.
Yes, sir.
So halberdiers will win eventually against spearmen, but that's not a great trade, so we're going to need to break this real fast. So Reichsguard come in. As you can see, Reichsguard get targeted, but they have high armor, they can just take that. So it means that these guys don't win. Alright, looks like Karl has won that in his favour, but he's kind of immersed in their troops, so it's going to let the swordsman finish him off.
We are Sigma's heirs. Standing by. Great man.
Here. We're going to bring you lot over here, take a couple extra casualties like that. Overall it's going to be alright. Put them in guard mode so they stay in their approximation. As soon as that's dealt with, we get you lot to shoot there. And the Reichsguard can just go absolutely fucking ham on everything else. Artillery needs to swing this in their favour. The difference with campaign and multiplayer is that with campaign you want to make sure that every battle can win, and it's not a win, even if it's trading upwards. You want disengagement. For instance, spawn, if a chaos spawn, which you really don't recruit, you don't actual village in campaign, gets like 10,000 value, but ends up dying. That is incredible for multiplayer, but really not optimal at all. Just because you need to be thinking about the war, not the battle.
We are Sigma's
So,
heirs. What
you can see.
do you bid?
Alright.
To battle!
Considering that this is now on its way to be constructed, we're going to put your guard mode. Don't want you to get too occupied with this stuff. We're going to shoot some swordsmen.
To battle! Handgunners! Ready for war!
Right. So I have to kill lots of these swordsmen.
Now!
Get a couple of volleys in. Charge them off my right
Karl
side.
Franz!
These guys are actually going to go for Karl. They said that they fixed targeting the general, but that's just not true. Right. We could charge them there and break them faster, but we have a good thing going here, so there's no need to change it.
Yes, my lord!
Actually, no, you're done. You lot can just break that. But you lot continue to shoot. No,
we're ready!
So just and there's the bosses.
I will not stand idle!
Well, that's a lot more casualties than I would have liked to have taken if I immersed the great swords inside these swordsmen like I should have. These guys would have taken way less casualties. Silver Bows, never run them down because they're all going to die anyway. And shattered units don't give XP, but at the end of a battle, any remaining units in a settlement get destroyed and the XP is distributed around your units. So not running down a settlement is a good way to get the XP for units which you don't want to use in a settlement battle but are very valuable in a land battle. Mainly great swords. Because yeah, great swords are not good. They're very not good. So wonderful. One more because we'll get as we're close up to full, I believe.
Summon the Elector Counts!
That's fire presence. It's alright, but we want to get pistol corps. Double 3 company militia, very good unit. Review, we keep you for the 3 company. And we just keep going.
Bring me to my men! By the comet! I am Franz. They will obey. Who called?
Alright, we're going to recruit an Empire General here to leech up the XP of the Resurrect attack.
I am Prince and
We basically
Emperor.
want you to get on a barge horse, and after that you get quite a lot of
I command here.
because the changes to how Empire Cab works also applies to the Barded Warhorse spell, so essentially means that Empire mass is very large. So, okay, stuff here. Nope. Just keep going. Side with Wissenlands in hopes that they stay above the well, they already are at the threshold where they can attempt to secede.
Men, I will fight with you.
Back up on the nice threshold. So this is standard here. The AI is absolute pussy in this
no peace,
build,
just
so
war.
what they end up doing is just running into helmet.
Not likely.
That's okay because we're
To the
going
provinces?
to. We have
To
some
strengthen the
counterplay
empire.
for them just
Men, we
hiding
must attack!
in there.
To war! Men, war calls!
Usually I.
Yes, my lord.
I go
I
for Helmgar
refuse.
and stop them from attacking.
So,
Sorry.
I
Stop them
will
from
not
getting
obey.
troops. But if I take out Ironheart, they have no way to produce any troops, so maybe I can
Absolutely
just ignore Helmgar
Raise
and
your weapons.
take out Ironheart. We'll have to see. May save a turn or two. Right. Okay. Best part of this siege is straight down the middle. They'll create like a giant line over here, and pretty come they all pick on top. If you look here,
Raise
if you look
swords!
here,
For Ulto!
no,
Free company!
no,
No lingering! Sigma guides us!
no. Unfortunately, Boston would like to do a bunch of damage to free competitions.
Quick march!
Stop that.
Soldiers of the Empire!
I crap out of this. As you can see, over there.
Free company!
Very cool. Very good unit.
For Heldenhammer!
Yeah.
Sigma!
Focusing down the crossline. We
For the
can
Warhammer!
run away from the swordsman. Or
Let's
just
go!
walk through.
For the Emperor!
Alright, let's do that.
To battle! Finisher! Understood! Yes, sir! Sigma calls! For Heldenhammer! We serve!
Price Guardian shot.
Yes, sir!
Feed him over.
Free company! At speed! At speed! No lingering! Light is might! Water! We are Sigma's heirs!
Alright, next unit over here. Nope, that's just a barricade. In which case we can just continue to push it. I like the fact that you take much damage.
Yes, my lord! Go! Sigma! Taking position! Free company! Sigma guides us!
Sounds like we're
Quickly!
having a short. Good. And well,
For Heldenhammer! Prepare for combat! The Empire endures!
well, 20% damage is
Water!
20% catch to punishment, so
Match
aim on
is
right.
won! By Galvaras! Sigma! Take position!
Up here. Now for that Mark guard here, the other
Go!
oh, look,
Free company!
cheeky goblin copter.
Run!
Oh, you are dead. You are
Yes,
a
my lord.
very dead unit.
Sigmar guides us! I will not stand idle!
Standing back on the enemy
Free
to assert dominance.
company!
Which one of you motherfuckers shoot? You? Just
Yes! Handgunners! Militia! By
you lot go
Dormerez!
here, and we just fast forward this. Don't even need to look, these guys won't make it to them. Go. Alright. And back down we go. There we go.
Free company!
Yeah, I've noticed that Rangers are very janky and don't tell them what to do, otherwise they won't do anything. It sucks in high stakes battles, like the Affect battle. Last time I was able to just take out Festus in one battle, but I don't think I'm going to get as lucky this time. So I need to figure out what to do in that case. So.
I will marshal the men. Sigmar compels us.
Bring me to my men. Yes, to unite the provinces. I am Prince and Emperor.
Alright, let's go again. Alright.
Is it time?
Good plan.
I command here.
By Sigmar's right.
Ulrich's will.
What does the Emperor bid?
No peace, just war. To war.
Nice standard stuff. Have a go at the Ascendant Empire Secessions.
Free company!
You're here.
Reichsguard
We're gonna
Knights!
use the Reichsguard for this step.
Militia! Great swords!
I don't know the optimal way to do this stuff, but either way, doesn't get any casualties.
Yes, sir! Take aim! By Ulrich's wrath!
Start about.
For the twin-tailed comet!
You lot move here.
We
you
serve
lot
the Emperor!
huge.
Quickly! For France!
Franz, native.
For the
is
Warhammer!
Yep, he's over here.
Take the ground!
He's fine.
Ready to fire! Prepare for combat! Take position! Understood! Take position! For the Warhammer!
Damage taken.
Formation! March! Free company! Handgunners! Understood! Free company! Militia!
Oi, 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 oi.
Free
Did
company!
not tell you to engage them, did I?
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Got shoot that.
Whoa! Attack! Moving now!
I'm actually gonna ignore taking that. I'm gonna.
By Ulrich's wrath! At speed!
That's a good idea now. That was of course.
For the twin-tailed comet!
We're gonna take
Go!
more 5% damage. So
Great swords! Charge! In the name of the twin-tailed comet! No lingering! Formation! March! Take the ground! Yes, sir! Go! For the Warhammer! For Eldenhammer! Reichsguard Knights! We are Sigmar's heirs!
By the
We
time
are
all
ready!
these were they would capture that point and they to hold it. And we
To battle!
there we go, double shootings. You rush your troops.
Soldiers of the Empire!
And we just wait. Shoots. And they won't make it. Cool. Back. You get away. Want infantry to fight infantry. And let's you what might not replenish up to full. That's okay. Nice. Boom. Dead, dead, and dead. Alright, let's keep going.
I am Prince and Emperor. Raise Sigma. I command here.
Make it better as you can.
This action does not have my consent. What does the Emperor bid?
And brew up some more free company, because they're very competitive. Okay. Brew. Suck my balls.
Not likely. Bring me to my men. Sigma forbids this. Raise your weapons. Ulrich's will. Ready. To battle. I will not obey. I will marshal the men. Come then, only...
Honor before glory.
Who calls?
Surely an agreement will be reached.
Sigma's will.
Valiant lord.
Approach and make...
Empire's blessings.
Armored in...
Yes?
By Sigma's will...
So be it.
Born to rule.
Been working on desktop audio. Yep. Cool. It's all working.
Do you... What?
Oh, why are you low? Start
Men,
change from
war
me?
calls.
Is that what it is? What might happen now is the session's attack, which if they attack, will win. Pretty handily actually. Even though they have a bunch of crossmen and crap. Because I are a right guard. Yep, what I thought. Oof. No. Helmet
So,
forever.
absolutely not. Into battle.
How are we looking? Perfect through already, man. And we will lose a bunch of others, but I think we can avoid
Fight
that
for
if
our
we
nation.
bring some extra reinforcements from you.
The Empire. Sigma compels us. To war.
Don't want to bring him too close because I found there was a glitch. Don't bring reinforcements in too close, then they'll just end up taking over the siege and turning a slight victory into a bad defeat. Dead. New guy. Get an extra bit of casualty replenishment. Good, got a student.
Yes?
I may need a hero of some kind. You need to get pottery, give me some motivation.
By the
trade.
comet!
Jillian tradesman. Let's go with you and you.
The nation calls. Pick up the pace! Onwards! We march!
They stayed there. Give me another archer. You, on the other hand, will get health.
I am Franz. They will obey.
And yeah,
These lands are ours.
you're on one settlement. Right, so they've already taken that and they're probably sieging down Paragon.
The
Now
Empire.
we need second, third casualty replenishment, but we can move up using camp stance to get that last extra bit.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Of stuff. We'll keep the general back here so that even if they do come and attack, we'll win. Because
I
otherwise we'll
command
pretty-
here.
pretty damage, but we also get to take control of this stuff, so overall it's not too bad. Actually, gonna not with those because that doesn't matter. Turn. Now what we could do is wait Paragon to die. Now once they're dead, you take that stuff and then we sell over to Garone to make them like me. Because at the end of the day we could start expanding over here, but then our Imperial Authority will start dying over here. So we gotta make these decisions now, basically. Oh god. Stream's doing bad today. Maybe that'll help. These slayers an easy battle.
Bring me to my men.
Right now.
As is my right by Sigmar's crown.
Dinner time afterward, right?
By Sigma's right.
Moving off!
Over here. That was rather risky in this, but hopefully they'll just keep
Lord of
going with
Bretonia.
this tank.
I see no other option.
These guys aren't actually going to get that much replenishment. That's okay. It's going to be some replenishment.
A job
That
for
means
the
we can,
Gobbo King.
get some pottery up and running. Finish building, don't care. Enter. celebration, very nice.
I am Prince and Emperor. In the name of Magnus.
Gorkin Morgs needs it!
The nation called.
What vile filth stands before me?
Oh, yes, next.
I accept.
And we go out and sell out into Grom.
No peace, just war.
Here's ass, John. Yeah, you are. Now what we do with this is, if we auto-resolve, we're going to take a lot of casualties. I'm not in a position to take a lot of casualties right now, so we're going to fight it, and we're going to let Grom bang his head on the wall, which is the Bretonnians, and then we're going to come in at the end and smash whatever's remaining. No, come in at the end.
Company! We serve the Emperor!
Okay. 2 minutes. 30 minutes. Right. You can move out with you.
Soldiers of the Empire! For Heldenhammer!
Yep.
Handgunners!
Alright.
Quick march!
We wanna
Obey!
take out those spiky
For
rollers
the Empire!
with these fellas.
To me,
Do some
men!
damage to them, but not too much, because obviously the more damage we do, the more fight we're taking.
Moving!
Going on that. Come on, spiky rollers. You want this?
Reichsguard Knights!
For Heldenhammer! Take position!
Come to Papa.
Seeking enemy! Moving faster!
Stay relatively close to them so that they want to join us. Go!
Cavalry ready!
Get them!
Come to Papa.
I will not
I'll be
stand
relatively
idle!
careful with you because if he gets
To battle!
an engagement like that, then they're just going to surround him and stop him moving. Come on, good, you push him out of the way. Wonderful. And get
On way! We are Sigmar's
take a little bit of
heirs!
damage from the
At
chariot.
speed!
Overall, should be fine. Yep, this is actually fine
Yes!
because it means these
Formation!
snotlings
March!
are
To battle!
permanently attached
Take
to
the
it, and
ground!
they won't run away, unlike these trolls, which slow down very soon.
Heading out!
Yep, there we go.
For Altdorf!
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Battle and blood awaits!
Prepare for combat! Reichsguard!
Wow, snotlings do a lot of damage even to
Karl Franz!
Jeez. What the hell, man? 600 damage
Ready for
value. They
war!
did their value on Karl.
Moving now!
As long as
But
we draw breath, they will die!
Attack!
So that should deal with it. Yep, okay, the steel chair, and they're broken. Cool. You all should come over here.
Ready for war!
No.
Ulrich's wrath on them!
For Heldenhammer!
Oh, yeah, you shooting fucking trebuchets at me? No, that's their rocket robbers.
For the Heldenhammer!
Ow. Christ. I'd still say that's worth it. They're not ideal, that's for damn sure. joining. Yeah, might restart, retry. Here we go. Yemen, Vicegerents. Yeah, the massacre of the Britonians. There's that chance. Oh no. Oh no. Let this happen. Give him some buffs at least. We go over archers, because maybe there's problems for us. Yeah, alright, this isn't working.